Well, this should be an easy one here in our 4Runner. This is what I decided to go with instead of replacing this whole thing and buying harnesses and it being at least $500. I just used this one from my other car, and it does everything that one of those would do. It'd just be separate. So one of the issues that I have, of course, is this thing is broken and this thing's broken, and it's just a big piece of poop. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace it. And it's actually extremely easy to replace. We just need to take off the whole shroud up here, big plastic piece, so we can then take this off and then take this out from the inside and replace it. And what I have to replace it, I'm also doing my cabin air filter, is this. You can buy this on Amazon for like 20, 25 bucks, and it is a direct replacement. You can see it'll go right in there. If you're a smoker, this is perfect for you because it's literally an ashtray, and you get to retain your cigarette, and it actually works. And you also have another one, so you have two different cigarette lighters there. And this, like, just I mean, of course I can't really review it because I just got it, but this is some beefy plastic, so I don't feel like that this is going to be cracking or breaking anytime soon, but time will tell. So let's get this plastic shroud off. All right, to get this thing started, we need to lift our center console up and out of the way. As you can see, I've already got it detached. Now, mine's a little difficult because I've got some, at least the dealership put on some greasy stuff to make it shiny and whatnot. So it's very difficult, but you grab both sides here and pop it up, and you can see that's where we start. And then from there, really this whole thing, you can see, is pretty loose. So we're just going to continue up. These are just being held on by clips all the way up to the top. All right, now that everything has been popped off, you see I got everything loose. We take this and we flip it over. And when we flip it over, we can see we've got all access to our plugs. This is about as far as you can go. So that's why it's tilted over this way. So we're going to come in here and we're going to remove this one, which I already have because I can't do things with one hand today. So now everything on here is basically unplugged. I mean, you don't have anything else except for this wire. Now with that unplugged, we can go ahead and find all the little tabs that keep this in place. So there's one up top here. This one's probably the most difficult one to squeeze in and get it down. The other one is down on the bottom. You can see it right there. It is stopping it from going in. And the other one is on this side here. It's going to be right there. This one will probably be the easiest one to get. But once you get all three of those, we'll be able to pop this out. And if you do want to take this whole thing out, you just have to disconnect the rest of these wires, and then you can get this entire thing out itself. And I took the whole thing out just to give you guys a better view. So the top one I just popped out, the side one, and the back one. The back one doesn't really have any wiggle room like these ones do. This one you push in. This one you can also push in, is a little bit harder. So I started with this one and then this one. And then once you get that just through enough, you can then push this down. And there it goes. And this one will just slide out. And now we have our whole mechanism, which if you really want to dig in here and figure out why it's broken, then you can do that. Or you can replace it. All right. Yes, I know it's a little bit dirty. I don't have any cleaning stuff with me. We're going to take this and we're going to put it in here. And we're done. Except for a few steps. So we're going to slam this down in here. We basically have to do the reverse of what we did. So we're going to take the bottom of here in first and slide it up. And this little tab needs to go into here. All right, so I've got that one slid into place. We got to make sure none of the wires are being smushed on stuff. So like these ones here, we're going to be pushing this up. So I don't want to get that in the way. But I've got my finger on the tab here. We're going to push that in so it can come up. And we're going to push it up. Again, I need to move these wires out of the way. There we go, move them out of the way. Now we're going to continue pushing up and clicks in place over there. And that one is already in place. So just like that, it is firmly in place. It's not going anywhere. Now we just need to plug everything up. So The original plug we're going to put in here. Of course, if you did this, all those go back in place. And then this one for the other cigarette lighter, since we've got 2 now. And yeah, a little bit of extra juice. We need to plug that in. So if we look in here, that's all of our regular stuff. But if we keep on looking, we got this unused plug right here that seems to fit perfectly. That's just taped out of the way. Oh, that's gross. That's just taped out of the way. So we're going to take that tape off, and we're going to take that plug, and it's going to go right here in its new home. And super easy. They just all click into place. Remember, this one's the white one, blue one, black one, and then your 2 last ones over there. And we've got everything in place. Now we just get to take this, pop it over. If you have any accessory wires, get them out of the way because they just keep wanting to go in there like that's home, which I could route them in there, but I'm not okay with permanency. Not yet. Stay out of the way, guy. And once you tell off your wires, now we're just going to push down on the clicking. Okay, I think that's it. There we go. That looks so much better because it's not broken. So now you've got your ashtray for storage because we don't smoke. We've got our 12 volt and we've got another 12 volt. That's awesome. I love it. There we go. Just like that. We've got a bunch of wires in the way, but that's a future issue. Now we've got a beautiful replacement that actually functions and works, and even the wires love it so much they want to be inside of it. Giggity. I hope you all enjoyed. That was a quick little tutorial on how to replace your broken piece. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next 4Runner video.